So I had some fans submit questions for you, and I would like to start this one off from two people. Their names are AJ and Becky. They have a YouTube channel called A&B Combos Wrestling Edition, and here's their question. They say, given how far women's wrestling has come, do you feel the current major leagues, they're saying AEW, WWE, and so forth, are treating the women the same as the men?
Well, here's my thought on that. When you say treat, what do you mean? So it took a long time to get where we're at, just like any movement, right? I mean, 20 years ago, men still thought women should be, pregnant and barefoot in the damn kitchen, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank God that has changed. So, treat. I will tell you, working with WWE, that there is no different how they treat women and men there, as far as respect, the having the floor, getting to train. They're getting $1 million contracts now. However, I think the only thing when I say treat is maybe having more women matches on a card. So, and I think better storylines too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that would be changes you yourself would like to see.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if we're going to have Raw or SmackDown, I mean, instead of having just one woman's match, I mean, that's what we see a lot of. At least there's one thrown in there, right? Yeah. Why not have 3?
I think this past Monday, we had a good 2 or 3 on
2. There. Yeah, very seldom, though. But I want to see regular. That would entail that, they have to write some storylines, right? So
I did an interview with Maria, and she said something that I thought was poignant. She said, I would like to get to a point where we're not even thinking about it anymore, where it's just like women are just naturally seen on TV. We don't think about, oh my God, we had 3 matches featuring women. No, it's just there.
Yeah, she's got a great point. But here's where I'm probably going to get heat. So, hey, that's why they call me the Queen of Carnage. I say it like it is and how I feel. Now, these are strictly my opinions, not talking about how other people feel. But can an all-women's organization be profitable? Alyx, yes or no?
I have no idea, quite frankly. Do you believe?
Why not? See, tough question. Okay, don't answer. See? So, here's the thing. So we have WOW, right? Mm-hmm. And they're backed by mega ownership of money. They've got sponsors, but can they actually hold a full Raw night card, a full SmackDown card, and a full WrestleMania card and pay-per-view? Are the women there yet? But is it the fault of their own? So here's my circle back on that.
Yeah.
We're only as good as the creator. Now, this image here, I'm only as good as I project. I'm only as good as I speak. I'm only as good as what's behind me. I'm only as good as Alyx's podcast equipment. So we're a team.
Yes.
So the girls, the women within AEW, WWE, Impact, all of them out there, they're only as good as their team. So they're only as good as the writers. They're only as good as the promoters. They're only as good as the sponsors. They're only as good as that ring. If the ring breaks when they're having a match, well, then that kind of kiboshes the match too, right? So it's a combination. And then, most of all, you're only as good as your own talent. So how you project, how you speak, how you handle yourself, how you're, with other people in public. It's a total package. So you are a brand.
Yeah.
And that's what it's come down to. You're a walking brand. As soon as you leave your house, be aware, keep your head on a swivel.
So to answer your question, I believe it is possible, but like you said, there needs to be a certain level of talent on there. Like if you had a Ronda Rousey, a Charlotte Flair, a Becky Lynch, and Alita, and all these people on one roster, for sure, you could sell out pay-per-views. For sure, you can sell out arenas. Now, I'm fancy booking a roster of some of the greatest women of all time to answer your question. But I'm saying, is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? I have no idea.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Look for it.
Why doesn't the women's WNBA sell out ever?
Well, you hit me hard with that one.
The truth is the truth. It's an all-women's league. Why doesn't it sell out? So women don't appeal to the majority. Guys, you people, it is what it is. The problem is, and it is a problem because it doesn't appeal to the vast majority, right?
Yeah.
However, why, Alyx, does MMA women sell out? Why? I would love to hear your honest. Why? Think about it. Why do they and not the women in WNBA? This has nothing to do with religion, race, nothing like this. We're talking women in sports.
I mean, they're doing what the men are doing, and they're showcasing that they're, if not as good, they can be better. So I would think under those circumstances, it would sell out, right?
I mean, some of those women, as far as I'm concerned, in the WNBA are better than the guys.
I mean, I'm comparing it to like Ronda Rousey, all those people that have made a name for themselves. So,
okay, we know all of that, but why does that sell out and not the women's WNBA? I got my theory, but I want to hear yours.
I really don't have any.
And this goes back to why women's wrestling doesn't. Yeah. So I feel that the women on the MMA is because it is brass, it is hard hitting, it is believable, and it is gutsy, and it is just, I mean, it is badass. And who's sitting in the audience more than anything?
Men.
So who's sitting in the audience for wrestling mainly? Men. Okay. So every single woman that comes out to the ring, their hair is done, their makeup is thick, and they look beautiful, and every piece of clothing is perfect, right? MMA, it's authentic. It's real. Like this here, like I have nothing on except like the mascara, the eyelashes. That's what people want. People want real now. We have been so smoked and full of BS in the last few years that people are sick of it, right? Yeah. People want something that's real. And now people know that pro wrestling's entertainment. And if they don't, well, oops, they're under a rock. But and WNBA, what is that? That's competitive again. That's competition, but it's not working. And I'm pissed because I love basketball and I just don't understand it. Like, can I keep asking myself, why this and not that, and what's going on with wrestling? So wrestling's entertainment. And again, that's a team effort. So if we can build it up to at least half the card and keep it there and see what happens and look at past ratings and future ratings, we're going to have our answer.
Yeah.
Full stop. I'm done.
That's going to cause a lot of conversations on the internet when it hits.
No, I mean, honestly, I'm open and I'm honest. And this is not like to get muddied watered or anything or, conflict. It's just, that's how I see it. I'm not voicing for other people. This is just me. And I think that if they were given a chance in WWE or AEW, God, AEW needs to get their crap straight and give them more of the card. Let's watch what happens in the ratings, because I know the women can deliver in WWE. And I mean, half of the talent in AEW and some of those women over there are badass themselves.
Right.
And they deserve everything. But if they're going to be writing their storylines, then they need to up it and give them half the card and see what happens. It's the only true way we're going to find out.